Hi YouTube and welcome to another Phasmophobia video. Today we are making a little guide for if you don't know where all the locations of this dancing snowman or where the location of the gun parts is in Sunny Meadows. This video will have them all, so just follow along if there's a map that you potentially don't have yet. But without further ado, let's jump into this. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and let's find some snowmen. So there's gonna be three parts in this area, so I'm gonna show where they are. If you just want to skip everything, just want to skip past the whole Sunny Meadows part and just go to some of the timestamps just to do whatever. There's one here in the courtyard, one over here in the upper wing, and then over here down there. And I'm gonna show, just so you know, if you accidentally go into the wrong place or you just want to see how they look like, maybe you don't have Phasmophobia yourself and you just want to see what this event is and do a little bit whatever. We're just gonna start with the one up in the courtyard first. So you will know if you find a part when you see a snowman that will be pointing in the direction for where the little gun part will be. So that's the first one. So this is gonna be the second part here in the a little bit bloodied up bathroom, and the ghost will be holding the gun part. But if the ghost is, unfortunately for you, in this room, it can interact with the gun part and can just throw it away for whatever reason. So if you don't find it in the hands of the ghost, it will be somewhere, I hope. Unless it got out of bounds, then I'm sorry, you have to do the run again. You will find a snowman pointing towards the door that has a big blood splatter on it. But just don't mind the blood and just open the door, and then you will find a not so nice bathtub, and then you will take that and you will know you have gotten every single gun part when you hear the little giggle. So now we just did Sunny Meadows, so we're gonna start off from Tanglewood and then end it off at Camp Woodwind, and I'm gonna be placing a counter so you can follow along while we're finding some of these snowmen. So what you want to do is take a light, of course a flashlight, so you can see, and then you need to take one of these acquired guns, and when you press right click, you can fire out your little snowball. So here on Tanglewood you will have three snowmen right outside. So the first one will be right as you exit the truck, and just do that and try and not mind the little oof sound, so your heart doesn't break every time you shoot one. Okay, that can happen if you're as bad as me at sniping. So let's take in here. So the first one here in Tanglewood is gonna be right behind the front door, so that's a sneaky one. And then to the left of the little table with the keys, you will find a little snowman on the floor, and on the opposite side, on the right, you will find another one on the floor, and one on top of a light switch, or not even a light. But here in the blue bedroom, you will find three snowmen. One on the floor to the left when you enter the room, one in the window, and then one on the night table. The one down here kinda cursed me the first time. And in the little bathroom right here, there's gonna just be only one right next to the bathtub on the floor. So then you're done right here. And then there's gonna be, I think it's only three here in the nursery. That's a hand. So one here right behind the door, one up on the little closet, one on top of the painting. So you gotta look up on this one. There is some of these snowmen hiding up top, so if you only look down like I usually do, you won't see them. And then there's gonna be one here in the windows. That is gonna be the whole front early section of this game, or of this map. So if we just take on the living room, there's gonna be 2 in the bookcases, 1 on top of the books on here, and then 1 next to the TV. That did nothing wrong, and it didn't, but I didn't make the event. So here in the master bedroom, there's gonna be 1 right next to the bed. And that's actually gonna be the only one in this big room, but there's gonna be 2 here in the bathroom. 1 of them on top of the shower head, and 1 dancing on the toilet. And that's gonna be everything for the master's bedroom. Let's go in here. There's gonna be 1 in the utility room. You will see them dancing, so it's not gonna be the hardest to notice, but some of them are pretty hard. Next to where the voodoo doll spawns on the floor, there's gonna be 1. 1 is gonna be at the back of the car. And then there's gonna be 1 right there, and then 1 on top of the sink. Having a little dance party, so try not to feel bad of them for them, because they won't melt in like 2 months anyway, so that is fine. 1 right on over the microwave, and 1 on top of the oven. There will be 1 with the books in the dining area, 1 down at the floor next, or right underneath the nice man with the good massage, and then 1 on top of the clothing rack. Right there. So now we only need the 1 down in the basement, which the first one will be here on the tire. Second one will be on top of the fridge. Third one gonna be down here. And if we have found every single one of them, this is gonna be the last one, and it will start a hunt. And you will know it if this happens. 38 snowmen, so we just have to look for all of them. There's gonna be 2 of these snowmen right out here. 1 of them is gonna be on top of the little trash can, and 1 on the top right of the front entrance roof. 1 is gonna be on top of the coat hangers, and it's being a little silly boy. There's gonna be a lot here in the living room. From the left, there is 1 in the beanbag, 1 in the sofa, 1 with the book, and then there's gonna be 3 on top of the fireplace, dancing, having a little bit of fun, and then 1 on top of the closet type thing. And we're gonna go into the kitchen, where there's gonna be right on the floor next to the light switch, there's gonna be 1 there, 1 on top of the, I don't know what that is, mushrooms maybe, and then 1 on top of the microwave, and then 1 on top of the radiator right here. So that should be 4 in this little kitchen area. No, there's gonna be only 1 up here in the utility room, dancing on top of 1 of the boxes. There's gonna be no 1 in this little bathroom, so if you thought it was, you're sadly mistaken. And there's gonna be 1 on top of this red box type thing here. And just gonna take that. 1 playing some piano for us, being very nice to us, giving us some good old music. 1 is gonna be right next to the light switch in the garage. And there's gonna be 1 of them right behind the door. So just keep in mind to look behind doors if you're trying to go and do this without watching a guide, or you just explore for yourself. 1 is gonna be on top of the little tool rack workstation in the basement, and 1 gonna be in between the fridge and the lockers. So there's gonna be 2 right here. And there's gonna be 1 in the top right as you open the door in the little utility room. And then there's gonna be 1 down left there, down right, And that should be all in here. There's actually very few snowmen in here. You knew it was trying, yet you killed them. Sorry, that is how the event wants me to go. So, coming up the stairs, turn around, there's gonna be one little snowman right there. I heard a door. There we go. In the blue bedroom, there's gonna be one in the window and one on top of the PC. So that is 2, and then there's gonna be only one dancing on top of the bed in the nursery. Really? Was there no one in here? Okay. There's gonna be one on the chair in the little purple bedroom, and one in the bathtub, taking a little bath. Please stop that. I'm trying to do a guide here. Please stop that. In the green bedroom, there's gonna be one on top of the painting, dancing and having fun. One behind the door, on the radiator. And that's all. That's only those 2 that is right here. This blue bedroom, there's gonna be one directly behind the door. It's a very sneaky one I struggle with myself. And then there's gonna be one on the bed that has a little weird hitbox, and then one right between here. So that's 3 of them. There's gonna be... What is it? We have only 3 more now? There's gonna be a few of them in here. Please give me a hiding spot. You didn't. It's gonna be one between the shoes right here, and then there's gonna be one on top of the soap rack, and one on top of the wrench. Okay, found it. There's gonna be a third one in the little garage here, right next to the car. 38 on this one, so on these small houses there is approximately the same amount. There's gonna be quite a few outside on this one. There's gonna be one right here to the left on the yellow wood, one all the way next to this 3 right here, so gotta shoot your shots right. And then there's gonna be one on the left on the fence, and one on the left, and one on the right. And then there will be one on top of the roof, if you saw well, and one on the chair looking out to the moon, and one next to the flower bed. That should be those, and then let's take these keys. So here in the entrance, when we go to the left, we're gonna be met with one on top of the closet type thing, one next to the book, one on top of the lamp, dancing around, having some fun. And then we're gonna take a look at all these rooms right there. So in the little utility room, there's gonna be one on top of the dryer, and one next behind the trash can in the toilet. Where it will also, when you go further, will be one on top of the piano, playing as a few tunes in your when you imagine it. And then there will be a few of them, or a few here in the garage, where there will one be right next to the utility, and one on top of the car, having a little bit of fun and dancing around. And then there will be one at top right next to the spray can boxes. Let's turn on some lights while we still can, before the ghost decides to kill us all. So that is the whole left wing. So now we're gonna go down into the basement. And down here in the basement there's gonna be one on top dancing on the closets, one on top of the green little box. And then there should be one right here dancing between another green box on the left or the right side if you go from the door. So that should be everything down in the basement. And then there's gonna be, from the kitchen now, there's gonna be one in the window dancing and having some fun. One on the fridge and one on the microwave. I don't know why they really like being on top of the microwave, but they do. In the green bedroom here, there's gonna be one on top of the light stand next to the bed. And then there's gonna be only that in the green bedroom, apparently. So past the bedroom, there's gonna be one on the bathroom shower head. That one really hurt me. And then there's gonna be one in a little closet on top of the hanging rack for your clothes. So that should be the whole right of the wing. And then there's only upstairs where there's gonna be a few more. One is gonna be right here at the entrance when you go straight in. And one gonna be on the floor right underneath the light switch right there. And then you will find a messy room right here. With a dead, decapitated place. There's gonna be one right behind the door in the purple room. I'm gonna leave that room alone, because that's a ghost. From the purple room, go down the hallway and you will find one right next to the bathroom door and to the blue bedroom. In the bathroom, you will find one at the sink. And you will find three of them standing around the toilet, having a little bit of fun. Doing their own thing. And you will also find one next to the trash can here in the blue bedroom. I'm gonna try and hope I find another hiding spot. In the green bedroom, after in the second green bedroom, you'll find one behind the door, and then you will have only the bathroom left, where there will be one on the soap rack and one next to right here. In the green bedroom, there is also going to be one on top of the little table. So here in Grafton, you get 55 snowmen. It's a huge number, but let's find them. So we're just gonna do every single one outside first. So when you go out, go and look to your right, you will find one on top of the rocks. And when you look to your left, you will find one on the little trailer thing, when you manage to hit it. And then from here, when we go towards the front door, we're gonna go right from the start. And there is gonna be one on the CCTV, and then one on top of the fence right here. Then we're gonna go past and just look up. Right there will be one dancing around, having a little bit of fun. So you kinda have to be aware that you have to look up while doing this. There's gonna be one right next to the pumpkin patch, dancing around with the pumpkin, carved pumpkin. There's gonna be one in between right here, but I have never really tried, but you can hit it between the openings in the fence or the planks right here. So in a circle now, we're gonna go towards the second pumpkin patch, where there's gonna be one on top of a pumpkin dancing, and then in the corner of the pumpkin patch, when you have gone past it, you'll find another one in the corner. Trying to hide away a little bit, so maybe you don't see it when you first go around it. In and see. So when entering, you can go straight in here and then look to your right. right in the same corner where you will find the songbox right here, you will find a snowman dancing up above. And then when you look up, you will find another snowman dancing on the light switch, and you will find one on top of the hanging rack when you go to the dining area. What is happening to the plant? Another snowman is gonna play us some lovely tunes on the piano as they enjoy, and one is gonna be in the corner right here on the top, be on top of the window. And let's go into the kitchen, where we will find one hiding behind right here in the window, being a little bit sneaky. Its friend will be in a pot on the oven, a little bit silly place for a snowman. It would melt. And then one will be with the bookcases, hiding about, having fun. So from the kitchen, there's no one in the utility room right there. It's a little bit weird like that, but there's no one right there. So from here, we'll go to a little small picnic dining area, where you will find 3 snowmen dancing around, having dinner together. And from the door, if you look straight up to the left, you will find a snowman on top of the bookcase. And then you will go further in, and then right next to the door leading out, you will find a snowman next to the clothing rack, or where you can hang your clothing, and one on top of an urn on top of the fireplace. And that should be everyone in the little living room fireplace area. So from the fireplace, you're gonna go into a big master bedroom, where you'll find one on the table, and one on top of the pillows, and one right underneath the clock hanging on the wall. And then there will be... Won't there be like one right in here? Apparently not. Oh, this is where the Ouija board is on this map. I have actually never had the Ouija board on this map. So in the big master bedroom, you're gonna go into the toilet. There will be one right on top of the mop to the left. One on top of the toilet, and then there's gonna be one in the stinky bathtub that needs a thoroughly cleaning. The ghost is upstairs. That's interesting. So from the bedroom, we're gonna go into the utility room, where there's gonna be a snowman on the washing machine, and one snowman on top of the little rack where you have some extra items. Then we're gonna go into the twin bedroom, where there's gonna be one on top of the chair, and there's gonna be one on each pillow for each bed. One on top of the bookcases in the corner. And then there's gonna be one on the big chair in this room. And when you go past the twin bedrooms, or the twin beds, you're gonna go into a little extra room, where you will find another dancing snowman right next to the teddy bear. And then down right, there's gonna be another snowman. So that should be everything from the twin bedroom. Let's turn that off. I don't know why, but at this moment my PC is letting out a lot of heat. I'm gonna burn up. So from the staircase, look straight up. There was gonna be one right in the corner, and from the staircase top you'll find one right next down to the floor, down to the right. And then from here you will find 2 of them hiding, and then you will get a ghost event. I'm kidding. There's gonna be 2 in the window right here. So from here we'll go into the nursery, where there will be one on top of the little closet, one behind the door, and then one on top of the nightstand table, where there will also be a bear. Having a little bit of a bear fight, I guess. And then from here we'll go into the big bathroom. There's gonna be one on top of the toilet, one down on the floor, right in front of the toilet, one on top of the little rack, and that is gonna be everything in the bedroom or in the bathroom. That is. And then we're gonna go into another big bedroom. There's gonna be one on top of the bed, and then there's gonna be one very sneaky one right underneath the bed. So that one can be hard to see if you're not looking too carefully. And then there's gonna be one right on top next to the left of the door, into the little where it goes is. In here there's gonna be three. Ooh, there's gonna be three. One behind the door right there, one on top of there, then one is gonna be on top of the little thing right there. But there the ghost is gonna start hunting immediately, and the ghost is right here, so let's fucking run. We're gonna pretend like that was the last one. There was a fourth one right there. So here on Willow Street there's gonna be 33 snowmen. There's gonna be a lot of them outside, as Willow does have a very big outside area. So from the track and you walk outside to go to the front door, you will of course find one on top, or one of the light posters, one on top of the little roof area. But when you go to the left, you will find there's one on top of the truck in the front here. And then when you go further, like towards the house, there's gonna be one on top of the roof, and that is not gonna be everyone that is outside, because there's gonna be here to the right in the corner, there's gonna be another one on the little leaves, then there's gonna be one on top of the big fence here, and then a sneaky one is gonna be right behind here with the vent thing. So from there, you should have everyone outside. And you will find a few right in here. There's gonna be one on top of the closet, and one next to the books. And that should be everyone inside the little living room area. In the kitchen, you will find one on top of the cabinets, one right next to the stove, one on top of the radiator behind the doors, and you'll find one on the floor right here next to the chairs. So from here we're gonna go into the garage, where you'll find a few one. You will find one on top of the car, one right next to the opening on there, one on top of the utility rack where you can make your cock, I guess. One on the drying machine, and then there's gonna be one right next to the door, right up from the door. You're gonna see one right there, and that's gonna be everything right here. And then you will find one here on top in the bathroom when you hit it, and then that is the only one here in the bathroom. In this little area there's gonna be one on top of this cabinet and one on top of the paintings. We're gonna take the basement as last. In the blue bedroom you will find one on top of the closet. You will find one right behind the door, and right on top of the radiator. And maybe you could hope for a Woodwind, but you didn't. So let's put that on. Let's put on some lights. You never know. So in the master bedroom, you're gonna find one right on top of the closet once again. I really like putting these on top of the closets. One on the table right here. And then you will have one in the corner, hiding away behind the beanbag. That is everything for the master bedroom. There's only a few of them on this one, and then the rest is gonna be down here in the basement. Or one is gonna be in the top right from when you walk down the basement doors or stairs. We have the summoning circle. This is a new design, if you didn't know. The design gave it a new design. So in the first room right there, you'll find one right in front of your face and one to the top right. So that is going to be all of these. And if you wonder, they have not put any single snowman in a hiding space. So if you thought it would be behind in a hiding space somewhere, it won't be. But there's gonna be one here in this little secondary utility room. And then from here, when you go right outside to the left and down behind the little radiator right there, there's gonna be, or heater right there, there's gonna be another snowman. And then in the end right there, there's gonna be one more. Oh, here in Bleasdale, it's gonna be 42 of that, 42 snowmen. And there's gonna be one right next to the timer in the truck. This is gonna be the only one that is in one of the trucks. So just be careful to not forget to take that one. So right here, there's gonna be one on top of the truck when you exit it. And then from in front of right here, there's gonna be a few snowmen. One of them is gonna be on the top left right here, hiding away. And then we're gonna go right between the wood. There's gonna be a snowman, and on top of the rock right here, there's gonna be another one. We're gonna just start out with outsiders. That is the easiest. Behind this rock, there's gonna be a snowman. I didn't find it myself the first time without looking at that window. And then we're gonna go further down towards the pumpkin patch to the scarecrow, which will have a friendly snowman dancing on top of his hat. So while going further away, there will be another snowman on the stones, hiding and dancing away. So when you come to the back entrance, there will be one snowman on top of the staircase. So just look up and you will find it. And then while on our way, further away, we will find the other exit, where you will find a snowman on top of the light. That can be a little bit tricky with how the light glows and you don't see it as well. So that is going to be every single one that is outside. And let's go in and find everyone inside. So from the main entrance, there's gonna be one to the top left immediately. One right underneath the staircase. And did I touch that? I don't think I touched that, so it's not a mare. I'm not even doing the investigation, but I already find things. So from the main entrance, we're gonna go into the left room, where you will find one snowman on top of the clock, and one on top of an urn right there, and one on top of the bookcase. That is gonna be the ones that is in here, in the little room. So from here, we're gonna go to the little living area, where there's gonna be one on top of the boxes, and one down on the floor next to the piano. And then, is there really no more right there? Well, okay. So going into the kitchen, there is going to be one here in the back corner of the kitchen. It's gonna be one dancing around. From in the dining area, there's gonna be one on top of the chandelier right here. When you have the lights on, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see it if you are not looking very carefully. From here, we're gonna go in the back, where you will find one on top of the little coat hanging rack, and there's gonna be one in the window right behind the door. Going into the end here, there's gonna be one on top of the lockers. And it's gonna be one right here behind the green little box. I didn't hit the one on the top of the locker, so it's a little bit embarrassing. My bad. So from here, we're gonna go into this bathroom, where we'll find one in the top left, and we will find only that one. Okay, well, I feel like there was way more around here when I first did it. I guess I'm just seeing things. Let's go on top to the second floor, where there's gonna be one right up in the entrance when you get up, and there's gonna be one in the bookcase. Then I'm gonna go into the bathroom right here, where will be one behind the door, and one on top of the toilet paper rack. And then there's gonna be the two ones in the bathroom right here. Going into the utility room, you will find one on top of the furthest back little wall shelf right there. And there's gonna be all for those. And then we're gonna go into the master bedroom, where there will be one little dancing snowman in this little closet right here. And there is actually gonna be two of them. That's a little bit sneaky, and one down at the floor at the foot of the bed, and that's gonna be every single one here in the master bedroom. So open the closet right there. That's gonna be a little bit tricky if you don't think about opening doors. There's gonna be one sitting on the toilet, doing its business in the toilet here. One of them is gonna be into this little bedroom, where there's gonna be two on the nightside table next to an axe. Cannot be a good thing that both of them are next to an axe. They're plotting against us. Maybe they're helping ghosts. And then on the second bedroom right here, next to the staircase up to the attic, there's gonna be one next to the bunny on the bed, and there's gonna be one on the chair eating some food off the plate. And then we're gonna go further up and go into the attic. Turn on some lights. So in the attic right there, there's gonna be to the left of when you come up. There's gonna be one next to the urn and a little pencil brush. There's also going to be one on top of the light right there. That one is a sneaky one. Now there's gonna be one in the corner right here, hiding away, and then there's gonna be one on the blue thing right there, and then right there. Oh, right there. On to Camp Woodwind and our last map for this event. There's 34 snowmen hiding around. From the truck, you go straight out, look up, there's gonna be one on top of it. To the left right here, next to the tree, there's gonna be one hiding behind the tree. And then on the right, on top of the entrance, there's gonna be a dancing snowman. And then there's gonna be one down at the floor, next to a tree right here. It's gonna be a second one. So that is gonna be all of them. That is quote unquote outside. But it's gonna be outside of the entrance. So from here, we're gonna go to the right, where there's gonna be another snowman on top of the fence. And then when you look up at the tents right here, there's gonna be one on top dancing. I'm gonna turn on some lights. Around the campfire, there's gonna be one on top of the campfire, and then two of them is gonna be sitting around it. So from here, on the second white tent, there's gonna be one to the left next to the bear, and then there's gonna be a rib cage. And there's gonna be one that next to the bear. And then from here, there's gonna be one in top of there, hiding between scaffolding. We're gonna go into the toilet, where you'll find 2 snowmen taking a little shower, making themselves clean. And then we will find one on top of the little ski ball. I don't think that's a ski ball. And then going towards the red tent, there's gonna be one on top of the green tent right here. And then there's gonna be... Is it no one in the red tent? Really? I forgot. Right. From here, there's gonna be a one on top of the toilet. So that is gonna be everything for the toilet. Nothing in the red room. And then we're gonna go past it. Wait, where? Oh, it's probably in the red one. So from here, in the little... Wait, is it hunting? From here, there's gonna be a little wooden outdoor thing. There's gonna be 3 of them out from the fence. And then there's gonna be one on top of the little, with the marshmallows right here. One on top of the cooling, and then one on each blue little claw. On top of the wood behind here, there's gonna be one. And then there's gonna be one on top of the blue tent. And then opening up the yellow one, there's gonna be one right next to the light switch. Or the light. And then we're gonna go into the white tent. Or there's gonna be one in the chair right here. And then next to the white tent, there's gonna be one on each little table right here. And then there's gonna be one right behind there, on top of the fence. And then there is going to be one here in the blue tent. Can you give it a rest, please? And then from here, the last one should be the one on top of the grill here. From the light in the first little tent, there's gonna be one right next to the last one. Is gonna be right on top of there. So that's the guide. I hope you got something out of it. So if you are struggling with this event, you at least found where everyone is. And as you can do, just leave one snowman outside so you don't get the hunt if you don't like the hunt. But please leave a like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and if you want to see something like Phasmophobia live, I do stream over on twitch.tv/chemosisu, or you can click the link down in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.